Yay, daylight at last. We've made it. Levan Tavias, you should know that your father's last act. Make sure you both make it here. Okay. Princes, Commander Quintez, the king's stand was a testament to the man he was. We have our condolences and our eternal gratitude. Let us repay his sacrifice in kind. Take these provisions and be on your way. The rest of us will scatter and create tracks to confuse any would-be pursuers. Quintez, allow me to accompany you and the young princes. The king spared me from his fate. Now let me give my life to his heirs. Well, my princes, take a moment of rest and look over this map. Oh, it's a big old map. Judging by the position of the sun and the body of water to the south, the tunnels must have led us under the river and into Volcariat. From here I say we make for Genevan Castle. Ruin. To be over. Yep. Ruin is your ancestral home, the only place in which your safety can be guaranteed. Rally those who are loyal to your family there. Until then, we have a long march ahead. You suppose we get there. Walk, you lazy bastards. One foot in front of the other, dear boy. And we'll need supplies and weaponry for the road ahead. There should be a small red guard supply cache nearby. Fine, you take point, Tavias, young monarchs being expendable and all. Alright, the king is dead, the castle has fallen, the surviving heirs must now make their way to Genevan Castle. This is the strategic map. From here you'll command your characters and guide them across the board of Atiras. Surviving heirs, their mentor and a loyal guardsman now make up your first party, as marked by the wooden pawn on the map. Journey to find a safe refuge from the war, you will encounter many opportunities to take on quests. Quest markers will dot the landscape, and the choice to engage will be yours. With your party pawn always selected, you'll be able to traverse the map by left-clicking on any of the quest markers. Go ahead and click the first available one. 4 days to reach. Different types of quests. Here's the party. Looks like it can have 5, but looks like you can also have multiple parties. Management, recruitment, market. Looks like it's got quite a comprehensive overworld map gameplay sort of cycle. This is one of the many Red Guard supply caches hidden around the continent. We need to help ourselves to the supplies in the armory. We might. Okay. Excellent, the cache looks intact. Should be more than enough to see us to Genevan. Help yourselves to a weapon of your choosing, assuming you both still remember what I taught you. So, quest outcomes: steel dagger, short sword, warhammer, long sword, bow, battle axe, longbow, great axe, maul. That's the spell staff. Leather armor, steel medium, and steel heavy. Yeah, as you fight your way through Ataras, your characters are yours to build as you please. Center console of your screen, strategic control panel. From here, you'll be able to access everything you need to build and equip your characters. See to open the character sheet window and select the character you'd like to alter. Got the simulation speed of the world here. Character select, you may expend your unassigned attribute points to the character and view the character's statistics. Selected the cache of weapons and armor you can drag and drop. And you must have a primary weapon set equipped before you can equip a secondary one. Once you've equipped your characters with primary and secondary weapons, move on to the next quest marker. Okay, when you're ready, we should move. The rebels cannot be far behind if they followed the tunnels. They've actually trained some of the Red Guards stationed in Sovinga. Their loyalty is without question. They're some of the finest swordsmen I've ever trained. Make for the outpost and gather an army. Right, where was the character sheet? So, is masterwork still? Yeah, okay. Let's have a look at. Right. Right, superior, lesser Bracati hide, light armor of lesser haste. That's a mouthful and a half. Okay, 225 and 50 to 80 damage. Yeah. It doesn't have the range, but it is superior. What we've picked up. Secondary weapon though. Maybe I won't do that then. Maybe I'll give him a longsword. He's got sword and shield. Screw that then. Let's give him a giant great axe. Why not? Sword and shield. Your dagger. We don't want him having a steel dagger. Let's give him the longsword and the shield. I'm actually going to put the spell thing on him just in case we get some choices. Alright, Color of Blood. The Red Guard are an elite military order made up of some of the most powerful Nishalan nobles in the world of Adoras. Spread among various outposts throughout the regions of the world, the Red Guard acts as arbiters of the King's justice as well as Bracati hunters, taking their place. Large standing armies, powerful and loyal, these men and women will protect and serve the Ganikan heirs to the end. We're going to get ambushed on the way. Nope, just something else happens. Guessing that's a change of sovereignty. You there, that armor won't do you much good these days. Rebels have taken the capital, and in South Callan Thorn has declared his line the last pure Neshalan blood in the land. Rebels in the capital and you claim in the south are aren't any loyal to the old line these days. When did this happen, boy? A few days, I reckon. Clearly you came from somewhere. Give me, my lord, they just pay me to run these messages to the next outpost. My lords, I would cover up those gill necks if I were you. No ill will for you, but rest of my kind, well, good luck. The word of our escape isn't widely known. This may be the only force left in Adoras to fight the rebellion. We're in no position to ruminate, and we'll deal with the thorns in our sides later. What else have we got? Okay. Sorcerer magic and Adoras is biologically formed stone that's harvested from the fearsome Bracati beasts. Our control is a primary stat that goes into controlling and wielding power contained in these stones. Every character will have a specific drain and expel control stat. Then the complexity of spells the character can cast. Certain bloodlines in Adoras have a natural affinity for these stones and have potential to become powerful mages. Obviously, Margaret become attuned to one of 3 primordial energy types: Thermal, Spirit, and Arcane. Here's 1 to 3. To craft your own spells, you must first select a character that is attuned to Margaret equipped. If the character has 2 stones equipped, select the primary and secondary slot to continue. Stone, depending on tier, has a specific number of drain and expel slots. With the spell slot selected, you can now select an effect slot to alter. This looks complex. Add or replace the effect with one of 8 base effects. The spell can have up to 5. Ah. North panel in the window houses the global modifiers layer to shape the spell as a whole. Imagine that's things like, is it AoE and craft spells, you find certain modifiers stack as you add and remove points, while others or toggles that turn on or off with a single point. Every effect modifier, and global modifier you add into the spell will increase the Malakith control cost of the spell. Be mindful of this stat, where you risk going into battle with an unusable spell. If you've cast a spell to your satisfaction, the final panel on the right will provide you a numerical summary of your spell. You can name it and describe it for future use. Spells are written into the stone and not the wielder, so be mindful of the Malakith control costs of each spell as you trade Malakith from one character to another. That's a statement and a half, isn't it, from a game developer? Our Malakith system is a large and complex system that may confound and delight you at the same time. Exploration and experimentation will be key to unlocking the true potential that lies at your fingertips. Also known as go look it up on Google if you're too lazy to work it out for yourself. We'll worry about that later, I think. Oh. Ready your weapons, something's not right here. Well, hello there, gents. He's suddenly gone horribly cockney. Judging by that fancy armor and the damned gills on your necks, you wouldn't happen to be the red pricks we're supposed to kill, would you? Beg your pardon, is that how you address the heirs of Ataras? 11. I see you always count on a loudmouth brat to speak out of turn. Tell you what, your highness, why don't you lot just lay down your weapons and we'll make it quick. When you men now, your rebellion will not last, and this treason is punishable by death. You can still retreat. And who will be doing the punishing if we don't? Little old humans like me and my brothers are killing off all your red guards as we speak. So red guards is the race that we are? Maybe? Is that just the people that fight for us? Look who fell into our laps. No more king, no more princes, no more bloody Kanikans. No, okay, there we go. Come on then. Make this quick. That's a family line. Stay close, you two. Get them together. Right, who's this? Ah, right. Princes must survive, so must the High Commander. Right, I'm going to run to there with this guy.
Information. Let's get on with it.
The bow user could just shoot the guy through the wall.
Ready.
The other prince can run up to this side. This guy. Who have we got? Where are they? Up there, so they've got to come down into the courtyard.
Sir.
Have him run to there for now. Let them waste their time and energy getting places for a minute.
Dawn is coming. A human dawn.
There will always be more of us. There will always be more of us.
Gill scum. Yes.
Not what I was expecting. Right, we'll get to go first, so...
If the crowd wills it. Let's get on with it. Come on.
Run him up to there.
The
Slide him forward one. Now you've got a shield, so get that.
Equality for all.
That want to play around on the walls, I'm going to let them.
Kill me, and many more will take my place. We will not be oppressed any longer.
If we can't have the archer take him out. But move to... Really? Get an attack opportunity from me moving into range, I guess. Kind of makes sense. Slide to the side.
Let's get on with it. Come on.
Who's that? It's the bowman. Polish him off.
The Talon strikes.
Move along.
Traversing. Ready.
Right. That's where they can hop up and down. Sort of set up a wall. Of bodies to protect my range guy.
Oh, let's see some of that nation blood.
Our cause is just.
Odd choice to sort of move sideways first, I guess.
Let's get on with it. Come on.
Nope. And then I'll
Take me to the enemy.
wait for the rest of my turns, let them come to me. Yeah, that guy's the target I want with the archer, really, because he hasn't got a shield.
My lord.
Ready.
Ah!
Yeah, there we go.
Let's get on
What
with it.
would you have me
Come
do?
on. Humanity will not relent.
Come on, stop throwing daggers at me.
Kill me, and
That was
many
odd.
more will take my place.
Yeah, AI is
Ready.
very strange.
Let's get on with it. Come on.
Alright, let's move to
Over
there.
there.
Give him a smack.
Ah!
And absolutely murder
The
him.
Talon strikes.
For the king! Sir.
Alright, now we're just waiting for them to come down. Apparently he doesn't want to do.
The Talon strikes.
He will, however.
Ready. The Talon strikes. The Talon strikes. Let's get on with it. Come on.
See if he'll come and play now.
Let's get on. The Talon strikes.
You're not so tough.
Nope, he's going to run away. Alright, fellas, after him. I mean, that's some pretty impressive jumping for someone in heavy plate mail.
On your command. As you wish.
Standing by.
Guessing we can't see him. No. Up we
The
go.
Talon strikes.
Full charge.
We killed your king. We'll kill you next.
Might have been an
Ready.
appropriate phrase at the
The Talon
start of this fight,
strikes.
not so much now. I'll take the shields, the longsword, heavy armor, sell the rest. Right. Live and Tavias, your father will be proud. You did well out there. Are we to believe that the Red Guard are gone, that these human scum have truly defeated us? Doesn't seem likely, but the absence of the men here suggests that there might have been some truth to their claims. Human mages at the capital, armored rebels in our Red Guard outposts. Quintas, no into ordinary rabble. We need to keep moving. There's no refuge for us. So, this is the whole thing where you've got altruism, rationalism, and I want to say despotism, but I don't think that's what the other one is. I think it's hedonism. You basically, the choices you make, the soldiers around you stay or leave based on whether they align with your ideals. I'm going to go with rationalism. So hold on, we need to search the outpost. There may be clues as to where the guardsmen went. That's a wise decision, my prince. Take a look. Prince Levian Tavias. Ivan. I'm never going to get that name right. Take a look at this. Lord Captain Silas Paldir's log records, a list of reports coming in from the other regions. Red Guard outposts were attacked and overwhelmed in the last few days. This account aligns with the siege on the capital. Capital and our outposts all attacked in the span of a few days. No human rabble is capable of this. I agree, this rebellion is far-reaching and well-organized. Paldir's last entry notes that he has taken his men to reinforce the garrison at Ocessa. Hoping to make a stand there, they may yet live. What do we do now? You go to Ocessa, clearly. Lord Paldir kept detailed notes and copies of all the reports that came in last week. These I should be able to mark any points of interest between here and Genevan Castle. Leave the decision to you both. We can take the time to investigate these markers or attempt a direct march to Genevan. Either way, I urge you to always head east. There can only be more rebels behind us as time passes. Very well, Darius, you take point. I have no inclination to engage the enemy any more than we have to. If you feel that we should engage in any of the points of interest marked out by Quintes, I'll leave that decision to you. Right, so you've won your first battle with the young heirs. Well done. Your characters may be weak and inexperienced at the moment, but every battle will impart a valuable lesson for those involved. Notification icons above each character portrait shows that they have unspent attribute, weapon, or general ability points. After every battle, your characters will earn at least 4 weapon ability points for every weapon type the character has equipped. Press B to bring up the weapon ability window and spend your points. As before, you can select different characters from your character panel. Weapon abilities enable you to enhance and focus your characters, with each weapon having a unique tree of abilities for you to choose from. Each weapon also has 2 unique archetypes, which act as preset builds that automatically distribute weapon ability points towards that build should you not want to do it yourself. Now, the weapon abilities, both passive and active, are only activated when the weapon is equipped, so keep them with the same weapons. As your characters level up, they earn general ability points. General abilities are abilities that are always active regardless of the equipped weapon. Press B to open the general ability window. Distribute points as you would. Weapon ability window. However, general ability points will not be automatically distributed and must be manually selected by you. Characters are yours to command, build, and guide. You may reset your points at any time in the strategic layer, so do not be afraid to explore new and exciting combinations as you play. Now that is really nice. Do not be locked into choices you made at the start of the game when you had no idea what you were doing is good. Prince Davias marked any points of interest between us and Genevan. It'd be good for us to stop every now and then, gather allies and supplies, but know that we must stay ahead of the rebel force. How much time do we have? A few months, maybe more. If we stay out in the open for too long, we'll be caught. It'll be a long walk. Only just a stray brother, I'm trusting you to see us through. Right. Do a save right there, because that has brought us to pretty much our hour length. I'm definitely interested to see more of this. Let me know in the comments if you are, and we will potentially get some more stabby going on. I'm definitely going to mix up their weapon choices though. 3 guys with sword and shield doesn't really go with where I want to be leaning. 2 maybe, but one of them is definitely swapping out.